Hi cake friends! You know, sometimes when you creating a buttercream from scratch from home, you follow the recipe and then the buttercream turns yellow and you don't know how to remove the yellow from the buttercream and make it white again, and you're tempting to just, I don't know, like you wonder what you did wrong and then you just want to throw it away. Don't throw it away. There is a very quick, easy way to fix it, to make the buttercream white again. So this video is going to show you one very simple trick how to do that. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about, okay, what makes it yellow, right? Like if we can avoid that, if we understand it a little bit more, it makes it make sense, like why it works, or we can avoid what kind of things that we can avoid to make it yellow in the beginning for the first place. The yellow buttercream usually caused by warm temperature. If your kitchen temperature is pretty warm, or your butter, when you start with your butter, and they say usually room temperature butter, but it's gone too soft, it becomes greasy and too yellowy. So when you start whipping it, because whipping cause some heat, because like there's all this friction in your whipping, it makes it kind of hard to whip, hard to put air into it, and it makes it yellow because of that warm temperature. Because the fat in the butter, it has more structure when it's cold. So when it's warm, it doesn't really have that structure. So when you whip it, it just doesn't create that fluffiness white structure. So that's why when its temperature is too warm, it's causing the yellow buttercream, or when your butter is too warm, it's causing the yellow buttercream. So at the end, so how to fix that? How to fix too warm of this temperature, which is gonna lead to like actually how we can fix it in this video, right? You're right, it's the cool temperature. So you cannot really, unless you put AC on, you cannot really put your temperature cooler. Easy way to fix it is to cool your yellow buttercream in the fridge for a little bit. Not it's like rock hard, it's really hard to whip, but just like harden slightly, and then we're gonna whip it. We're gonna whip it out, put air into it. Once it's like cool and that butter, or that fat structure can form, you're putting air, that's what creating that fluffiness, and then makes it white. So we're gonna actually do that. Well, let's just get started. So this is the yellow buttercream, and I'm gonna scoop out just a little bit to compare the before and after. And what you'd like to do is pretty much using a stand mixer, or you can also use your hand mixer and put the whisk attachment on it and put your buttercream into the mixing bowl and start whipping it really high. Like put it on the highest setting that you can. So I'm scooping it up still, but once you're done scooping it up, put it in the high setting and then just whip it really high. You want to do this when your buttercream is not like too soft, like it's kind of like still hold its shape. If it's like really soft, you want to put it in the fridge first before you want to do this step, because if it's already soft, mixing it will generate some heat and then it's not gonna help. So you put it in the, chill it a little bit until it's sort of like a little bit harder and hold some shape, then you can do this step. Okay, so keep mixing it up, and I usually put it in the highest setting in my stand mixer. So if you use a hand mixer, you could just also do the high mixing. And I do this about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So you just see, come back and check again. Once you're done mixing, then let's go ahead, take a look how's our effort. This is like a 5 minutes effort, right? So let's compare the before and after. As you can see, the before is quite yellow, and then after whipping it, how it's a lot whiter. So that's it. That's the way that you can improve your yellow buttercream. You just mix it up, cool it if it's too soft, and then mix it up in high speed to get this white buttercream. So easy to color, because like white buttercream, now it becomes a true color, right? When you have like a yellow buttercream, when you're trying to create red, because of the yellow tint, it becomes orange. It's like, no, not good. Or when you're trying to create blue and then becomes like green instead because the yellow tint, it's so frustrating. Now you have like the white buttercream. It's so nice, easy to color, it's fluffy, it's delicious. And this is the next video if you are finding ideas about like how to make your cupcake or cake pretty. It's like easy buttercream painting tutorial, so you can check it out.